What is up, Giblets? My name is Colin, and today I have some Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay on the map terminal. The player that I am featuring today goes by the name of RC615, but I know him as Ryan. He's someone that I met playing Call of Duty, and it turns out that the matchmaking system did a good job of finding local players because we both live in the same town in the state of Tennessee. Anyways, that's not why we're here today. Today my commentary is more of a review. And that review is going to be for the movie The Dark Knight Rises, the third and final installment of the Christopher Nolan take on Bruce Wayne, Batman, and Gotham City. Now, I had originally planned on doing this movie review earlier, but I was honestly in some sort of shock and awe after originally watching the movie, like to the point where I had already anointed it the greatest movie of all time, at least that I had ever seen. So just to make sure that I had a fair perspective on this, I went to go see the movie again with my best friends that I have in life. And I do want to give a quick shout out to them, Jacob, Neil, and Kirby, as they are truly the best three friends that anybody could have. Anyways, that's probably not the best Zach Galifianakis impression, but that's the best I've got for you today. So, here we go, on to the movie. I'm going to do this the best I can without giving away any spoilers, and if I do so, I'll probably have to go back and take it off. But anyways, let's take a direct quote from The Dark Knight, which was the previous film which featured Harvey Dent, or Two-Face, and then Heath Ledger starring as the greatest Joker of all time, at least so far, collecting 18 awards for a phenomenal supporting role. Now, the quote I'm talking about is, "You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain." Now, this movie revolves around that direct quote. Just add 8 years of hiding and some sort of retirement for Bruce Wayne and the Batman. The fact that Bruce Wayne or Christian Bale is away for 8 years is the perfect for the storyline because it creates time for the new cast members who are very prominent in this film. You'll see Anne Hathaway as Selena Kyle, or, you know, what our childhood knows as the Catwoman, although they never really call her that, but, you know, it is quite obvious. My favorite character that was introduced in The Dark Knight Rises is Bane. Holy shit, what a badass. I mean, I've even heard comparisons of him as a hybrid between, like, Hannibal Lecter and Darth Vader. And I can see why, too, because Hannibal had the mask and Darth Vader with the voice. You know, keep in mind, though, that the comparison isn't comparing acting abilities or anything of such, but rather just to kind of explain to someone how the Christopher Nolan Bane is. And that is one of the complaints I've heard about this movie is Bane's voice. Now, they said they can't understand what he's saying, but, you know, the first time around I didn't have any problems with it, and the second time around I didn't have any problems with it either. So, anyways, the thing that sets Bane apart from the other villains of Batman was they all try to outsmart him. Think the Joker, Riddler. Anyways, Bane just physically overwhelms an out-of-shape Batman who isn't really quick on his wits anymore either. I won't go too much into the storyline, but it does somewhat relate to current events if you're into politics or you follow the Occupy Wall Street movements. Now, keep in mind that you still have your original actors, Gary Oldman as Detective Jim Gordon and Morgan Freeman as Lucius Fox. And I do want to say that this movie has an incredible backstory that I feel it doesn't get enough credit. It takes a lot more from Batman Begins than you think, which is the first installment of the trilogy, as opposed to The Dark Knight, even though that's a more recent film. But, however, everything is still intertwined with Harvey Dent and the 1,000 prisoners that he put away that are still behind bars through the Dent Act. But for me, the highlight of the film, as far as movie characters goes, was Michael Caine. He's the British actor who played as Alfred. I felt true emotion through his acting, like it was real to me. I wish he could have had more on-screen time, but damn, he put on a show when he was there. I honestly felt that I could cry. I mean, seriously. Like, something I've never really truly experienced in a movie other than, let's say, well, I'll put it this way. I've never had emotions when it came to movies until after my daughter was born and I watched Armageddon. So, if you're a female watching this, I don't hate on females for sobbing during movies because I boo-hooed, right, when Bruce Willis died trying to save the world. Anyways, I was able to keep my composure nonetheless because the story goes on, but that was still a great moment in the movie. Though, some people see that as depressing and it didn't need to be there. But you know what? That's part of The Dark Knight Rises. It's dark. That's this kind. It's the Christopher Nolan Batman. It is what it is. But, it's not about just that either. It's one of those all-around movies for anybody. Like, anybody can go see it. They're really funny one-liners for your comedy. My favorite was Anne Hathaway regarding the heels. I won't give that one away, but if you've seen the movie or you plan on going to see it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. There's also plenty of action, including a long, drawn-out fight scene between Tom Hardy, who's the guy that plays Bane, and Christian Bale, Batman, of course, with plenty of hard-hitting blows that I'm sure look great in IMAX. I know the movie was recorded mostly in IMAX cameras, but we saw it, like your modern, typical theater. But, I was still blown away with the visuals and the sound effects. So, also, if you're one of those people like twists and turns, being thrown off, I doubt you predict a lot of things, but there were definitely small things I caught in the second go-around seeing the movie. I didn't catch the first time. If you're into badass gadgets, you should already know this movie has something for you. Of course, there's still a love story tied in, including old love, one-night stands, and a new beginning. So basically this movie has everything but pornography in it, but, I'm sure there's a spin-off somewhere on the internet for you, if you really are going for that. But anyways, basically, if you're thinking about whether you want to go see this movie in theaters or you want to, just wait for DVD, really it's going to be the best movie that you're going to see in theaters for the rest of this year. So if you have a date night at the movies, you're not sure what to go see, then just go see Batman, because it's not going to be the same with your 50-inch TV at home. Regardless, I'm not going to here to tell you what to review, like, oh my God, you have to go see it, or stay at home, wait for it. I'm just giving you my review. But the movie really sets itself up for a follow-up, or possibly a spin-off. But I won't go into that. But it seems as though this, by all accounts, as far as rumors on the internet goes, this is the last Christian Bale, Christopher Nolan combo that we'll see for Batman. I do want to throw this in there that during the previews we saw the first trailer for Nolan's Man of Steel, which would be Superman, of course. But I got to pause it right there. When the hell was Clark Kent on Deadliest Catch? Did I miss that season? I mean, come on, I didn't know that. So, a couple things you need to know before going to see the movie, if I've convinced you. Is that the movie is 2 hours and 45 minutes long, and of course there's previews of 4, so I plan on being there for at least 3 hours. I will say this though, I was at the movie on opening night, not the midnight showing, but it sure as hell didn't feel like I was there for 3 hours. Not one person got out of their seats for a bathroom break or get a refill. Everyone was glued to their seats and had their eyes peeled waiting for the next scene to unfold, but honestly, I can't really testament to that because I wasn't really watching everybody else, so I was so soaked into the movie. But anyways, that's going to be it for now, and I hope you enjoyed this movie review, and the Call of Duty gameplay behind it is your visual. I do apologize for the poor quality, as I don't have an HD PVR or anything like that yet, but maybe I will. Anyways, if you have subscribed for more, I'll continue to post a plethora of things surrounding Call of Duty, my life, and soon football is back. So hopefully we're going to have some kind of like fantasy football review. Maybe I'll be able to bring in some guests and talk about that. Upcoming previews. I guess it's in preseason now. But anyways, peace out, guys, and thank you for stopping in.